What's going on, my curious and intellectual people? Welcome back to Intrigue and Insights, where deep conversations meet everyday life, looking beyond the obvious to uncover meaning, challenge assumption, and find wisdom in places most people overlook. In our last episode, we discussed on producing is not who we are, but rather what we do. First, we have to start off with a foundation of values. First, we should start off with a foundation of values, beliefs, and purpose. Then this should fuel all of our actions. In today's topic, we're going to discuss you're getting better at living, but worse at being alive. One thing that I've noticed is that we're becoming faster than ever and thinner than ever too. So what do I mean about being faster than ever and thinner than ever? In this fast-paced culture, convenience has become the new norm. With technology, productivity tools, and modern habits have streamlined daily life that we have become comfortable with instant gratification. Because of Uber Eats, work remotely, and instant information, we can move like the speed of light. And on top of this, we develop the intense social pressure toward physical perfection. We're becoming thinner than ever. So we equate speed with progress, optimizing the mundane that creates high stress and distracted existence. And with an obsession with a physical appearance, often masks a disordered approach to life that focuses more on the container rather than the content. Efficiency without depth hollows us. Pursuing speed, productivity, and optimization, ignoring meaning, purpose, and substance leaves us feeling empty, unfulfilled, and disconnected. Efficiency refers to doing things quickly with little effort, or resources, maximizing output and minimizing input. We choose speed, getting things done fast, optimization, streamlining processes, and automation, using technology to replace human efforts. Now, depth refers to the meaning, quality, passion, and human connections behind the actions. Now, hollowing prioritizes efficiency at the expense of depth, leaving us feeling empty. We have a loss of meaning only because they're not tied and aligned with our values. We feel burnout. We have superficiality, not enjoying deep relationships or not having deep relationships, period. You only get that surface level, superficial type, where there's summaries, but there's no deep knowledge. Basically because you don't have deep knowledge of yourself for not digging in, or vice versa. And then there's a loss of self. You lose who you are. You become a machine rather than living life experiences. And with that, you have to go through a grieving stage. Speed is not the same as growth. Moving quickly doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving in the right direction or that you're even making progress at all. Speed measure how fast you are moving. But growth is about velocity. How fast you are moving in the right direction. As a matter of fact, your speed is really temporary. And then without direction, it's just motion. But what is the progress? What is the benefit? Where's the growth? By moving faster, you grow there. The process, use some form of process, but is that process leading you in the direction that you want to go? If not, then what is the purpose you trying to hurry up and get there? Growth is sustainable, that requires a strategy and not just action. Now, when we talk about depth needs friction. In order for us to attain significant, stable, penetrative, and profound interaction, we must encounter resistance. By embracing this good friction allows for authentic engagement, combating the shallow, because this is what it's going to take in order to get true growth. True growth is a nonlinear, often uncomfortable process of profound personal transformation, focusing on the inner development, self-awareness, and resilience rather than just external achievements. Because what grows fast often roots shallows. Remember, clarity doesn't come from easy answers, but from the courage to ask the hard ones. So stay curious, stay open, and keep looking deeper. Peace.